Hi people of YouTube, excuse me for talking late and I don't want to wake up my mom. I really want to do a video. I've been meaning to do this video for a long time, but have never been really up to it until now. I want to do a video about a lot of bands and artists that get criticized, not only by the goth people that are goths, but by a lot of other people like metal elitists, goth elitists, many people criticize these different groups. And I just want to talk about some of them and my opinions on them. And most of them I don't like when people criticize them because I like these bands. And usually I really don't criticize any music group unless it's like, like the mainstream stuff. But this stuff in particular, I can never hate on. So yeah, I'm gonna start it. I really hope that anything I say in this video doesn't piss anybody off. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying my opinions and what I've seen people doing to these different bands. So please don't get mad about anything I say. The first artist I'm going to start with is Korn. Many people give Korn a bad name, really give nu metal a bad name in general because they say, oh, it's not real metal, like nu metal is just, poser or whatever. I love nu metal. I love like Slipknot and Korn. I'm a good Slipknot fan. Korn is a great band, and I don't see why people even hate them. I mean, I could see people not liking the Path of Totality, but that's not a reason to really hate the whole band just because of one album. Who knows, they might come back with some kick-ass albums, next year or something that everybody loves. Just because of one album doesn't mean you should totally hate the band. That's just ignorant. Anybody who does that is ignorant. Yeah, I like Korn. I don't know. I haven't seen much criticism of them, but I know there has been some. The next person I'm going to talk about is Rob Zombie. I really love Rob Zombie. He's been a really influential, important person to me. And he gets a lot of criticism from a lot of people. In particular, what I've seen is goth saying, like, oh, his music's not goth. Honestly, I really don't care about genre for anything. I just enjoy the music. I don't care about genre. If I cared about genre, that's just so stupid. I can't even begin to talk about it. I really love Rob Zombie, and I don't care if his music's goth or not. Honestly, so many people who are goth like him. There's nothing wrong with calling him goth, because so many people who are goth like him. And he himself is like goth in appearance, so, why bitch about it? The next group I'm going to talk about is Motionless in White. I don't know if many of you guys know, but Motionless in White is a very important band to me. They were kind of my, as much as their music is not goth, their image is, they kind of were my gothic upbringing. I was inspired to dress goth for the first time when I was younger and start to, look more goth. Many goth people criticize them a lot because I think, in my opinion, I think it's because baby bats think that they're goth because they don't know the difference. They've never been taught, like, what's goth music, what's not goth music. They've been like, oh yeah, I listen to Motionless in White, I'm so goth. Honestly, if you're gonna say you listen to something, and it makes you goth, it's gotta be an actual goth band, like goth music. Motionless in White's music is not goth. It is metalcore. So, yeah. Their image is goth, and a lot of their lyrics are, but still, they're not goth music, it's metalcore. Their image is goth. The way they dress is goth, the way they look is goth. So, in that way, if you said, like, oh, I love Motionless in White, I'm God. I guess that'd be better. But if you say, I listen to Motionless White, I'm so goth, you're obviously looking for trouble because their music is not goth. So please don't say that. I don't like criticism at all because they're very special to me, and what they represent as a whole is, you know, their band is going to do so many good things in the future because their music really makes fans feel included, and really the fans can really relate to the music. It's almost as if the song was written for the fans, and when you can truly accomplish that true empathy with your fans, you're pretty much unstoppable. And so their band is going to be amazing in the future. Plus they interact with fans a lot, which is another plus. So they're gonna go places, and I'm super excited. The next person, and I'm gonna try not to talk about this too much, but Marilyn Manson. Again, this is pretty similar to Motionless White. Again, his music is not goth. It is industrial metal rock type thing. It is not goth. Though a lot of people listen to industrial music. I'm getting mixed up, I'm sorry. His music isn't, many people don't think his music is goth, honestly. I don't know what to say about him. I don't care what genre of music is. Many goth people like him, many non-goth people like him, many people in between like him. It doesn't matter. Why are people always like so pissed off about this? If somebody thinks that he's goth, let them think it. It's not gonna ruin your life. Sure, it might piss you off, but just ignore it. I don't get why people are always bitching about stuff like this. It pisses me off a lot too, because it's like, let them think whatever they want. If they want to think that Marilyn Manson is goth, let them think it, you know? I'm gonna try not to rant too much about that. The next one, this is not really much of like, if it's goth or not, just like, in general, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga, my opinion on her, I really like her. I like some of her music, like, there's a few good songs. Her, I like pretty good. Honestly, she's influenced by a lot of goth people. I know she's influenced by Marilyn Manson a lot, so that gives me a lot of respect for her. I'm not sure who else she's influenced by, but I love her crazy style, and I love that she is a mainstream artist that has such crazy style, and is accepted with it, you know? I just think that is amazing. Next is Slipknot. Kind of like the same thing as Korn. People always hate on Slipknot and they're like, oh, it's not real metal. That's the most common thing I hear from metal elitists is, it's not real metal. Who the fuck cares if it's real metal? What is real metal anyway? Like, is there fake metal? Like, what the hell? I don't understand this. Honestly, it's new metal. It's metal. It has metal in the name. How is that not, like, metal? Honestly, I hate people who are like, yeah, it's not real metal. Sure, it might be not your type of metal that you like. It's metal, though. So, yeah, people just piss me off. Like, really, who cares what genre it is? Nobody freaking cares genre. You just like the music. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't fight over the genre. Like, whether you either like it or you don't like it. You don't fight over whether it's like real or not. Okay, next is Kuza. Many people don't know Kuza yet, but it's kind of he is goth in his appearance. His music is not goth, it is metalcore. Again, same as Motionless in White. Can't even talk. I really like him, and he doesn't actually have a band yet, but like, they're trying to get a band, and I'm really excited because people are putting in audition videos and stuff like that, and I watched a lot of them. I'm so excited to see who the band's gonna be, and I have never actually liked a band since before it was actually formed, so I am really excited to be, you know, a part of it, and, you know, a part of the fan base, right now. And I really like Kuga as a person. He's so cool. So there's not much up for debate there. Next is the Pretty Reckless. I really love the Pretty Reckless, mostly for Taylor Momsen because she's freaking amazing, and I try to be like her in every way, shape, or form. A lot of people debate over whether she's goth. I don't think she's goth at all. Sure, she has probably some goth influences. She's not goth in appearance. She's more like a grunge alternative. I probably say alternative. She is not goth at all. I don't know why people get that in their heads. And the music is more like a hard rock, metal-y vibe. But I really love her, and I try to be like her a lot, even though she's not goth. I don't care. You shouldn't hold yourself back from the things that aren't goth just because you're like, oh, I have to be like goth all the time. If you feel like doing something totally not goth, do it. You shouldn't hold yourself back from things like that. Next is Avenged Sevenfold. A lot of people debate whether it's real metal or not. Nobody cares. It's metalcore. Metal's in the name again. It's a type of metal. Anyway, who cares what the genre is? It's music. You enjoy it. You don't fight over the genre. But people debate about Avenged Sevenfold a lot too, and they're a very important band to me as well, so I don't like it. The next one. This is going to bring up a lot of controversy. I'm going to have a hard time talking about it. Black Veil Brides. Now, I have nothing against Black Veil Brides. I actually quite like their newer stuff. And a lot of people criticize them. Many metal elitists, many goths, everybody really criticizes them. But honestly, they're really true to themselves. And they're a good band. And they're on like the top rock chart today. So why hate? They're good. They're on the top of the chart. So why hate? Just because it's not real metal, or is it because they're posers? What the hell? I don't even care. I like what I like, and I don't care what anybody says. So basically, all I have to say. I've been a fan of them since they only had one album. And now they have like 1 million. And they're super famous. I liked them back when nobody knew them. People knew them, but I'd rarely find people who did. Even people who like that type of music didn't even know. The last band I'm going to talk about is Asking Alexandria. Again, they get a lot of controversy from metal people, mostly metal people, because people say they're posers and they just go out for the fame. Honestly, they're true to themselves. They're rock and roll. They don't go for genre. They just call it rock and roll. They don't try to be metal or anything. They are classified as metalcore, though. So again, metal's in the name. They don't even try to be anything. They just say, we're a rock and roll band. We do, rock and roll stuff. And again, they're true to themselves. They're not fakes. They're true to who they say they are. They don't try to be one thing and say they're something else, or say they're one thing and try to be something else. It's not like that. If you really knew who they were, you would not, say that shit about them. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Hardcore ranting about bands that I like and all that. So, I hope you enjoyed my ranting. So, yeah. Bye.